Hello, Ken. My name is Jeff, and I'm a co-founder of Lobo Leads. And I believe my wife Megan spoke with Melissa recently about a quick website audit to show you where your company is ranking currently. And she was nice enough to pass along your information so that we can show you how DFW Painting stacks up to its competition. So in this video, I'll go over a few specifics on search engine optimization, and I'll show you how beating your competitors online can have huge benefits for your business, particularly when it comes to gaining new customers. So three things we're going to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations. Now, content is going to be anything on the front page of your site that Google can read. So all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. Now, to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your front page, and you're going to want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like Dallas Painter, Painter Plano, Texas, and other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website will be the one that pops up. Now, obviously, you have a very well-established professional website. It's very clean, very easy to navigate, lots of internal linking. One thing I would suggest is including some customer testimonials on your front page, again, because this is the front door to your website. You want to build as much credibility and trust as possible whenever people are walking in the front door. So including things like testimonials. You have a nice video going on here, including maybe some pictures of projects that you've completed that you're particularly proud of. Anything like that, again, that can just build that credibility and that trust in a quick manner. I love how you have your services separated out into different service pages. What this does is it allows you to rank for these back pages if there's anything that's has a particularly high amount of volume as far as search goes. So again, it's a very well built website. Obviously, you either have experience with it or you've paid someone to do it. So one thing that I did want to be sure to touch on is the content amount on this front page. Again, you do have your separate service pages that are handled under this DFW Painting umbrella, but what happens is you lose a lot of power that could be dispersed through your other pages by not targeting your home page with the keywords and the content. So by having 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, it allows you to inject those high buyer intent keywords throughout the home page organically, as opposed to just chunking them into a paragraph. And that'll basically tell Google that this is a very credible and authoritative website. You have lots of content to talk about, and the things that people are searching for are showing up on your home page. And then what that does is it transfers that power to your back pages or your service pages, and then you can continue to try and rank for those, just kind of building upon itself, if you will. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is something called backlinks. Google can be kind of like a popularity contest because they judge you based on how many websites are pointing back at you. And you're going to get a lot more power and influence from a backlink that's related to your industry, such as a commercial painter blog or a popular website that features various types of home services, as opposed to your local Domino's pizza, for example. So a tool we use is called Ahrefs. I went ahead and plugged in your homepage here, and you do have some healthy statistics across the board. You have 944 backlinks from 431 different referring domains or different websites, and you're targeting about 768 different keywords or keyword phrases, and that's yielding about 226 free organic traffic over the past month. Again, very solid statistics. I did want to take a deeper dive into the organic keywords that you are ranking for, because while a lot of it is coming from DFW Painters and Dallas Painter, you do have a few chunked in here like Tim Enright and Sherwin-Williams versus Kelly Moore, just kind of random, not very high buyer intent keywords. But that being said, you are ranking for pretty well for a lot of these. So, showing up on the first page for DFW Painters, popcorn ceiling removal, DFW Painting. So you're getting some of the top spots. The purpose of the keywords, though, is you do want to target the highest volume with the lowest difficulty, which is this number right here. So you are ranking for some high volume ones. However, the difficulty associated with those is pretty high. So it's harder to get ranked, meaning it costs you more money to get up to that top spot. Whereas like down here in fence standing Dallas, I don't know how profitable fence standing is, but you'll see that it has a difficulty of 4 as opposed to an 11. And so you're getting, almost as much volume from this as you are from Dallas Painter. So that would just take some keyword tweaking and definitely making sure that your backlinks are targeting the correct pages and kind of optimizing your website in that way. I did want to take a look at one of your top competitors, Dallas Paints. As you can see, they have over 1,000 backlinks from 250 domains, 173 for their organic traffic. And a lot of that organic traffic is coming from those high buyer intent keywords. Almost all their top ones are. So Dallas Painter, Painter Dallas, Texas, Interior Painting Dallas, Painters in Dallas, so on and so forth. So that's where all of their volume is coming from, which means that they're probably getting a lot of paying customers out of that. So whether or not you're in a better place than them, it's hard to tell without extensive research, but I think that there's a lot of opportunity for you in targeting better keywords, higher volume and lower difficulty keywords in that regard. Last thing I wanted to bring to your attention is something called citations. Citations are just your name, address, and phone number listed across the various directories online. So that's Houzz, Yelp, Porch, Home Advisor, Angie, hundreds of them out there. And as you can see, you are ranked up in here in the map pack. That's this section right here. And essentially the only thing I wanted to say was just try to get to that #1 spot. And then you do that by having your name across more directories. So about 70% of the people that, again, I search for Dallas Painter, but about 70% of people end up clicking into this top spot. I hope the video was informative for you. If you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss it further, feel free to contact Megan. Her number is 210-865-0718. Thanks again.